Hey guys and girls, it's Logan Holmes. In this time for episode review number 70. In this video, I'll be reviewing I Was a Teenage Gary from SpongeBob. This is the second Halloween episode from season 1, and it's and this is this would be the last Halloween episode of SpongeBob for until season 8. So yeah, we got there were 6 between I Was a Teenage Gary and Ghoulfuls, which is the next one. There were 6 seasons with no Halloween episodes. So yeah, anyway, I Was a Teenage Gary is often considered to be the worst by fans. I Was a Teenage Gary is often considered to be the worst episode of season 1. It was the only season 1 episode that the mysterious Mr. Enter did not give a good rating to. It got a meh rating. It was also the only season 1 episode that Paga Rules gave a scumbag rating to. And Cosmodor went as far to call it the worst pre-movie episode. So is I Was a Teenage Gary a bad episode? Well, let's review it. Okay, so there's this. So this weekend there's going to be a jellyfish, the third, I think, annual jellyfish convention in Ukulele Bottom. Patrick tells SpongeBob about it, but SpongeBob can't go because he has to take care of Gary. And then, so Squidward comes and he's like, "Will you stop leaving your undergarments on my front lawn?" And then, so SpongeBob asks Squidward if he can take care of Gary, and Squidward's like, "No," but then they're like, I think SpongeBob says, I guess we can't go out of town after all this weekend. So then Squidward changes his mind and says he'll take care of Gary. So Squidward decides he's gonna relax, and then he sits in like the same chair like outside for 3 until they get back, and Squidward forgets all about Gary. And then he realizes it, as the bus is getting there, he goes there and, fills all Gary's food bowls, like the morning and night that SpongeBob showed him for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Squidward tries to get SpongeBob to eat. Squidward tries to get Gary to eat, but he won't. So Squidward decides to eat not just the food, but also the bowl. And then as Squidward's leaving, SpongeBob discovers Gary, and then he's like, "What, Squidward? What's wrong with Gary?" And then the ambulance comes over, and then the ambulance, and then the doctor's like, "Well, just as I thought, this was a Snell." So I was like, "I knew it." So then the doctor gives Gary Snell plasma. Well, and so yeah, SpongeBob uses the Snell plasma, but the doctor won't do it because he's squeamish, and then SpongeBob's squeamish too. So Squidward tries doing it, but then SpongeBob wants Squidward to, not stab Gary like too hard with it. So, yeah. But then, Squidward injects SpongeBob with snow plasma, and then SpongeBob starts to worry, and then Squidward's like, "You'll be fine." Oh, I also forgot to mention, back to where I was talking about the mysterious Mr. Enter. I said that he gave it a meh rating. Actually, Mr. Enter's rating, Pie Guy Rules gives out meh ratings. Mr. Enter's rating is called debatable. So, anyway, back to that. So, yeah, Squidward tells SpongeBob that he'll be fine, but then SpongeBob starts turning into a snail. So, um, so then, SpongeBob goes over to Squidward's, and then Squidward's like, "SpongeBob, you'll be fine." And then Squidward's like, "Fine, like, he discovered that, SpongeBob is a snail now. Then Squidward ends up trying to hide from SpongeBob, but then Squidward ends up getting injected with the snail plasma too. And this is where, no, there is not a scene where Squidward turns into a snail, and there's this WAP transition, unusual for SpongeBob. That's why some people think that there is a deleted scene there of Squidward turning into a snail, but that is not real. 90s give me goosebumps. Prove that false over 2 years ago. It's fake. But then the end. I think that the end might have to be the best part of the episode. We see Gary, SpongeBob, and Squidward meowing on a brick wall, and then Patrick's like, "Would you clam up?" And then he throws a brick, and it hits Squidward, and he's like, "Meow." So what do I think of this episode? Well, I can see how a lot of people don't like this episode. It's not terrible or anything. I mean, it really doesn't have any humor, honestly. So I get it. Maybe I'd give it a rating. Definitely on a 10 out of 10. Maybe like, I don't know, like 7.5 out of 10, maybe. I don't know. So certainly not. It is this the worst episode of season 1? Well, maybe, but maybe worst pre-movie episode, but it's not an awful episode. So, so well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out, fans.